Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and I'm here to work in my everyday planner, which is a B6 Stalogy in the raspberry leather cover from MLG Co. This is what it looks like, and I will be trying to ride out the rest of 2022 in this notebook. It's already bulky, but I'm going to be adding more bulk because I want to try out some things. I've been doing some research and trying to come up with more ideas to keep me interested in planning in this notebook. So I'm going to try something different, and I know that a lot of you don't come to me to see me use kits, but I just want to experiment a little bit. Okay, so I have this kit from A Little Spark, and I think it is movie themed. It's Avatar, maybe. I'm not sure if that's specifically what it is, but it's got something to do with Avatar and the movies. You can see her in the background there. I am going to be using this kit, and I do have several others that I haven't used, but I'm going to be using this again as a bit of an experiment for this weekly setup. So what I have done in preparation for this, I've made 2 fold out spreads that can be used in a B6 traveler's notebook, or they can be used in the Stalogy or any B6 notebook situation. So I set this one up with the 3 rows of Erin Condren boxes. I don't think we'll use that one this week, but this will be available in my Etsy shop. It will also be available to Patron Elites and Patron Plus. This printable should be available over on Patreon now, and again, it'll be in the Etsy shop. Then I did this one with the columns. I may go back and lighten the color of these because they are darker than I intended. So when these are posted, they will be a lighter gray color, I think. We'll see how it goes. So I have trim marks here, but I did not put fold marks. For one, it is going to depend on if you're using a true B6 or a Americanized version of the 5x7. Yeah, so that will determine where you would fold. But I do have the trim marks, so it's going to be a little difficult to trim on here because it is printed on legal paper, and that's another thing. I probably will do this for other smaller sizes, but this is B6 size, so I had to print it on legal size paper, which is 8.5 by 14. So that kind of complicates things too, because you would have to have a special paper to do it. And let's see, I need to mark where I need to cut because I'm having to cut these off. So yeah, you might not want to invest in legal paper. I bought a ream a couple of years ago, and I'm still working on it. So it just kind of depends. And I did get the 24-pound paper instead of the 20-pound paper. So this is 24-pound. And now I can fit it in the trimmer. Line up my little tick marks. And trim it down. Okay, so that is trimmed down. Now, typically I would use 20-pound paper in my Stalogy because I want to add as little bulk as possible. But because I am doing what I'm doing, I thought it would be a good idea to put it on the heavier paper. Okay, so to fold this, it should be 3 columns per page. So I'm just going to line my ruler up here to help me fold it straight. And just kind of press up against the ruler, and I made a mess of that. And then I think maybe I use my bone folder instead of my nail. I'll get a better crease. Yes. So I'm just running the bone folder along the back to start that crease, and then I'm gonna fold it. Again, this is all experimental. And is it folding right? I may need to do some trimming because it looks like I didn't trim that quite right. Then this one is supposed to fold this way. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just carefully. Don't want to poke a hole in my paper. That's not quite straight. Okay. So we got a little bit of overhang there. I may have to trim that off or maybe not. Let's see. All right. So in the Stalogy, these are the previous weeks. I did not finish with this. I need to get on it. We're already almost halfway through the month, but this is last week. I didn't do any journaling, and I'm not sure that I'm going to need the this week pages from now on, but for now I'm going to keep them. I didn't do any journaling, so I just filled it up with stickers, and I may just do that. This may turn out to be mostly a sticker book. I don't know, sticker art. But we're moving on to the next week so we can play around with this. So how is this supposed to go? Okay, so I did leave quite a bit of margin on the top and bottom for the washi tape. And this would just go in like this. And I think it's a little too big. I might have to trim it. Let me see, where's the ruler? So this should be 5. Actually, it's a little smaller than 5. But these pages are also a little smaller than 5. So I'm going to make some adjustments to the file. But for now, I'm just going to do some trimming. So yeah, you're getting to see how I actually figure out my inserts and make them work. And when it's something like this, it's always a little more complicated because it's not just a single page. So before I glue it down, I'm going to go ahead and do the layout. And I haven't decided what I would do on these pages. So let's go ahead and decorate. I think it will be easier to decorate first and then add it to the notebook. So we are talking the 11th through something. So let me get my tweezers and go ahead and do the date dots because I always forget to do this first. Let's do it first. So it's the 11th through the 17th. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you get a full column, no split weekend for everything. Let's see if I can get these down on the paper in a straight manner. So what I'm going to go back and do is kind of pull these columns in a little bit, not have so much space in between. And maybe I'll make it a true B6 size so that it will fit in any 5x7 because true B6 is a little bit smaller. Okay. Now I wanted to run these across the middle, which was what made me do the Erin Condren version so that you could do your full boxes across the middle and still have boxes top and bottom. But I don't know. And also I'm not sure I left enough space up there for washi tape. But with a spread like this, maybe I don't need any washi. So what I'm going to do is kind of divide this box up, I think. Let's do that. So if this is the middle, we'll go a little bit on either side. And that's going to give me very little space, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put a light line in each box going across. to help guide me with placing my full box stickers. So yeah, this is, I'm sure this is Avatar. Let's just start with Avatar and line them up. I'm going to use these half boxes at the bottom to track some things. And I think I'm just going to do every other one a solid. Then on this side, I can use the Monday through Sunday. And even though I didn't mark it, I can probably line it up with what's already in there. I'm going to use this on the top, or should I? I'm going to put it on the bottom. So I really don't need a lot of stuff in a sidebar. And that's kind of what this would act as, the sidebar. And place that like that. Then for my stickers, I'm going to use this week, if I can find one. Here we go. Probably should have put a tracker on here. Let's do that before we put this week there. Let's use these trackers. So this is cool if, you know, you get the urge to not do a custom layout for yourself and you want to try something different. And that's kind of what I wanted to do here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the this week back. Even though it looks a little plain up there, I'm just going to just be okay with that white space. All right. So trash day is Thursday. I don't know how I want to do these, but I guess I'll figure it out eventually. So I'm just going to put it there. Payday is Wednesday. Put that there. Let's see, I got that appointment on Wednesday. So what am I going to use for that? Let's use one of these. It's an afternoon appointment, but I'm going to put it up here. My dad is taking my daughter out to drive, so I'm going to mark that on Wednesday as well, because that's kind of exciting. She can't drive my car. I don't really want to put the pressure on her to start learning in my car because I drive a stick. So for a first-time driver, I think it's better for her to drive an automatic to you know, since she's learning. Okay, so laundry day is Tuesday, and I will get a laundry sticker from Piper Paper Company for that. Had some calls to make on Monday, so I'm gonna note that with this box, I think. Or should I use one of these? Let's use one of these. Got a job to work on today, so I'm gonna put that. I'm just gonna put the icon. So I got a job to work on there. I had a this week sticker. Let's use this work. So I'm trying to use as many of them as possible. Let's use a TV on Saturday. Clean on Thursday. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. It looks a little plain, but with this, you could actually print dot grid or grid on the other side and use this throughout the week as well. So I don't know how I'm going to use this side, but this is what you would see once it's put in the planner or the notebook. And then all of this opens up. Now, writing on it is the issue. So how would I write on this? I probably need to put another book underneath. And is it worth the trouble to have a kit in, a full kit, a full weekly layout? It kind of is. I mean, I don't think this would be something I would want to do every week, but it's fun to play around with. Okay, let's see if I have some washi tape that's going to work with this. I think since this has the blue and the green, instead of going with the pinky purpley color, burgundy-ish color. Yeah. Probably would have been better if I had used the green headers. So here I have space throughout the week. Then I'll have this sidebar space and then a whole page here to do with as I please. Let's grab out some script stickers from Piper Paper Company and fill in the rest of what I need to fill in. Here's a laundry day. This is a little more complicated than I anticipated. Let's use one of these for next week. Let's see what I got in my stickers in here. Let's do this on Friday, post office run. Okay. So since Publix changes the sale items, I'm going to put Publix on Thursday. That's the day that they come out with the new items. So I may be up early hitting Publix. Then I need to go to Target. I have some cuter pickup stickers, but I took them out. So I'll have to use these. This is a little big, but put that there. Yeah. All right, so for the outside, what will we do? Let's look at the boxes. Do you want to get something that looks good with this, or does it matter since it's completely on the outside? I think I'm going to use this raspberry looking color. See if I can get this a little bit straight. I'm going to grab Hell of a Plan books, my new books. Probably should have just used a box from here, but these florals go great with this. So even though they're on opposite pages, I think it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see if we can place this on here the right way. I didn't think that through very well. Can I get it back? I think I want to add a doll instead of worrying about this box. Put the box to the side and see what I have in the doll world. I think I'm going to use her. I'm going to use Nita Orange from Let's Get Planned on this page. But do I want to put something behind her? Let's use this box. This is the one that caught my eye in the beginning, so let's go with it. Hopefully I can align all of this up the way that it needs to be. I'm so used to having my grid. It's just a little strange not having it. Okay. So there's that. So I'm going to use one of the goals stickers. Do I want to put it there? Yep, let's put it there. Back in Spring Florals. Bring this off the corner here. In the future, I'll probably have a better plan for this. But yeah, that works for now. So this opens up. You got room for your trackers, Monday through Sunday, little deco. Room to write a little bit throughout the week. Schedule your week. Or you can choose not to use the full boxes. Now I'm going to add this in. This is the tricky part. After I've done all the work, just gonna stick this in here like so. So let's run some tape. And on the edge that's closest to the spine area, I want to get that as close to the edge as possible. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's bend this way so I can see. Let's do it like this so I can see. So that's what it looks like. Ta-da! You got the whole week there. Then I can come over here and decorate this up to match this, or decorate it to specifically match this. I could run the washi tape over. I could use washi tape that goes with this. Any number of things, or I can just be completely new on this side. But yep. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I'll just make a few adjustments. So this will be, the Etsy file will be available Friday. Patrons will be available today. Okay, for both files. I'm happy with that. It's interesting. Let's see how it looks when it's closed. So you have to kind of tuck that in. You can see a little bit on the edge, but again, that's going to be determined by how it's folded. The only thing is writing on this part, but of course you could always do the fold back thing and write on the page. All right, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you may be interested in these other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.